Back on WMB, Michael Shure with Dileep Rao. Dileep, the famous actor. We're mixing entertainment and politics here. You saw Avatar, you saw Inception, you saw Drag Me to Hell. I didn't. I saw Avatar.
Thanks, Michael.
I saw Inception, but I didn't. I wasn't dragged to hell, unfortunately. But maybe I'll see it on a plane or a Netflix one day.
We appreciate it.
In any case, taking this little idea of politics and entertainment, there's a big wedding happening this weekend in London. I don't want to be the one to break it to you.
Who?
Yes.
Oh.
Billy Windsor's getting married.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very exciting. I had no idea.
And I'm excited about it. I like the pageantry. I like the royal family. I think it's sort of a cool thing. I don't want them to rule. I think it's weird how much money they have. But I think it's sort of cool. I like the history of it.
Yeah,
because what it is to me, it's all the intrigue of the Catholic Church without the religion. And so there's this pomp and this, they have castles and they seem like nice people. They don't seem horrible.
Yeah, I agree. And I think they've done some great things in terms of like when the bombing happened in the Blitz, and they hold up the standard and say I'm the head of state. And also, just on a selfish level, Shakespeare, all the kings and stuff, it means so much more when you realize it's a line that goes back, maybe not genetically, but certainly by title, to these great, historical figures, and that's kind of cool. I think no one's going to write.
And listen, I mean, if I were of Indian descent, as you are, I would probably not like them as much as I do. I mean, listen.
Well, you're of American descent.
I'm an American descent too, but we kind of won. Well, yeah, but we figured it out.
I always feel like I've defeated them twice, right? Yeah. As an Indian and as an American, so I can take.
That's true. So you can just think that they're a bunch of cute royals. But here's the thing. Bring it to this wedding. The President of the United States wasn't invited to the wedding, and of all people to have a problem with it, Rush Limbaugh, who, by the way, would absolutely have had a problem if Obama went to the wedding. So it's really.
He has a problem with anything he does.
Exactly. Jesus, can we listen to our friend Rush talk about the wedding just a bit?
Speaking of the wedding, by the way, folks, there's a little bit of controversy here. You have heard by now that the Queen has invited a number of dictators, but left out Obama. The Queen has invited the leaders of Bahrain, Swaziland, and Saudi Arabia, all of whom preside over severe human rights abuses, including the repression of protests. But for some odd reason, the Obamas still didn't make the list. And then, this is still a sign how life is unfair. You think that the ruling class and the upper crust, that they all hang out together, and that once you're a member of that crowd, that you get invited to everything. But Obama and Muchel left off the list. And it's really got to bother them, really got to offend them. They had some other dictators there, but somehow they didn't make the cut. Gaddafi was invited. His invitation was rescinded. Kid you not, officials said it was because of the fighting in Libya. I think it's because they couldn't find out how to actually spell his name on the invitation. So they gave up. So it is. It's
Yeah, well, that's Rush Limbaugh. First of all, what did he call the president's wife? Muchel.
Also, does he have tinnitus? Does he have some sort of hearing? Because he speaks in a decibel.
Well, he does. He does have a hearing issue.
Extraordinary.
He should take some painkillers for that. First of all, I love when he talks about the rule. Like, he talks like he's a man of the people. He talks about the upper class and the ruling class and
as if he wasn't one of them.
As if he wasn't one of the richest men in this country, which I always find kind of funny when Rush does that. But Rush does make some interesting points about the fact the president wasn't invited, nor were Tony Blair and Gordon Brown, both Labor, prime ministers, former prime ministers. However, Margaret Thatcher and John Major, who were,
John Major, a world figure,
who were Tory prime ministers, were invited, and they're saying it's because the two of them are officially Knights of the Garter, G-A-R-T-E-R. I don't know what that means. It's England's highest.
It's the highest form
level
of peerage.
Of knighthood.
Yeah.
Also, because he is not the Prince of Wales and thus about to be king, it's not an official state wedding. So they don't. But here's the thing. Does it matter? I mean, does it matter?
No, of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't matter whether he's invited or not. I think what it really shows you is that while the royals, and especially Queen Elizabeth, while they may seem like of the people and they seem very pluralistic and inclusive, never forget that they're still traditionalists. They're still conservatives. They're still invite their friends before they invite, you know, the people that they have problems with. And, you know,
Well, they don't seem of the people to me.
I think they play that. I think that you know, there's.
I think maybe like Harry and William do. I don't think the rest
Harry.
of them do. Diana tried.
Harry.
Harry, yeah, you're right, of the imprisoned people.
Yeah.